Hey everybody, it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap, and today I am playing along with the school hop that is put on by Sarah Scraps, and I'm also playing along with Scraptember by the Scrappy Sisters, and today's prompt for them was mixed media. So here is the page that I'm going to be creating. I started with this cut file from Paige Evans, and I will have a link down for that down below. And I did kind of manipulate it to make it a little bit wider. It was a little bit longer, but I wanted a wide apple. And I cut that out of craft cardstock. I have this photo of my daughter on her first day of 9th grade. And I thought I was going to use this like ledger paper or, writing paper. But then I saw it had all the florals on it, so I decided not to go with that. I'm looking through the pile, see if there's anything else that would go good with this, which was, I wanted like a whitish background. I did find my title, which was First Day of School. I did not find a paper I was looking for, so I grabbed this watercolor paper I got from Amazon. It's 12 by 12, and it's great for mixed media. So, basically, I'm going to have my apple kind of skewed to the right, a little bit wonky, and then my picture on the left. And so I'm going to kind of mark where everything goes with a pencil extremely lightly. And I'm grabbing my colors that I'm going to use. I'm using Shimmerz colors. Shimmerz Paints. And some of them are shimmers. Some of them are... Okay, so I'm showing you what they are here, but I am going to tell you right now what I'm using. I'm using a colorings called Ready or Not, a creamies called Trippin' in the Tropics, a blings called Spiced Cider, and inklings called Naughty or Nice, and a shimmers called Evergreen. So those are the 5 colors that I am using. I will have links to them down below in the description for you to go and find on Shimmerz. And if you grab anything at the Shimmerz shop, you can use my name, Nicole, in the shopping cart notes, and you can get a free gift with your order. So I just want to throw it out there. If you want a free gift, you can use my name, Nicole, in the shopping cart. So here's where I'm going to start with all of my mixed media goodness. This brown is the one called Spiced Cider. It's a blings, which means it's very shimmery. Lots of glittery bits in there. Then we have... this one, which is the Naughty or Nice inklings, and the Trippin' in the Tropics creamies. They both need to have water to be activated. And then the Shimmerz Evergreen, has liquid in it already, so you just have to stir it up. I caught some almost everywhere immediately. But, so I'm going to color where the leaf is. I'm going to color that green in the background. So you can see here, that is what I'm doing here. And I'm just painting really loosely so that it's just going to be in the background. It's not precise, nothing. It is just loosey-goosey. So here's where the stem is, and I'm going to make sure that it overlaps with that green there. And that's the spiced cider. And now I'm going to use the creamies and inklings all around the apple. And again, I'm making sure it goes out of the apple as well as inside the apple. Because this cut file is just a outline. It doesn't have any inside part. So all of it needs to be red. And these are very pinky. So this is where I come in with the colorings Ready or Not, because I wanted more red. And so you'll see here, you see in that bottle, it is red. So there we go. I'm going to add that. And then I'm just going to go in with my water again and just start spreading it out all over the place. So I do set this aside to dry. And, first I'm going to add some splatters. And I'm going to add the colors. Red around the red, brown around the brown, green around the green. And like I was saying, I do let this sit for a bit, and then I come back in. I wanted this green to flow a little more, so I added some water to it. And so we're going to add some splatters there. And then here we go with the spice cider. And I put that aside. When I come back, it's almost dry. So I put that aside, and I'm just getting some of this here so it's not so liquidy, I guess. I don't know. So here I am, a good noodle. Okay, so I'm back. So here I used these long strips of foam tape to add my apple up on foam. That still was a little bit wet, like I said, so I'm going to put it aside while I look through this ephemera book. And I'm going to tear out a couple of pages of these that I want to fussy cut. So you have to, this is a book, it's full of images and icons and pattern papers and stickers. But any of the icons you have to fussy cut. There's no, it's not perforated. It's even the stickers, you have to fussy cut them. So beware, but everybody knows, or at least I know, my loyal followers should know, I love to fussy cut, so that is not a problem for me. I did go off screen and fussy cut everything, and I also put down that apple. And now we're going to start building up the page. Like I said, I wanted this title. It's a 2x2 square, and it says first day of school. And that's what I wanted for my title. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it out of these 2x2 squares. And since we're cutting these 2x2 squares, I cut out two other ones as well. One is that owl with its little spectacles on. Spectacles? Yeah, spectacles. Yeah, that's right. Why am I second guessing myself? And one says looking good. So I decided I'm just going to go with a linear focus on embellishments. And I wind up covering up so much of this mixed media, but it's okay because I like the end result of my layout. So anyway, here I am starting to add in these ephemeras that I cut out. Lots of flowers. And I almost forget about my little icons like my backpack, a stack of books, and another apple. I grab the florals that come with the Symbol Stories collection. I think it's called Book Fair. That sounds right. And I'm going to add it throughout the layout. So you can see here, I'm adding a bunch up there, and then I'm going to add a bunch down here by the title. And then I add some little twigs near some more of the florals. So there and there. I'm going to go off screen and glue all of that down. And here's where I start looking for more stuff. I find this pencil that I'm going to add right here. This is the sticker sheet for that book fair collection. And then I realize, oh, I didn't use my other little cut aparts. So this is where I go ahead and add them. So, yeah, I'm adding that apple, the backpack, and the books. So I'm going to add them just like that. And then After these get put down, I'm going to add another flower over on top of that backpack because there's kind of a gap between the backpack and that owl 2x2, and I don't really like that. So I will add a flower over there to cover up that area. And it's going to be that one. I do look at the book fair flowers just to add something different. But I liked how the fussy cut flower was a little bit more linear, more horizontal. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but I liked how it flowed better. So here we go, putting that down. And I did turn up all the edges of the flowers as well. That was one thing that I did off camera. Here I'm going to add another apple. Why not? And then this little cluster in the right needs something else, but there's already glasses there, so I'm not gonna use those glasses. I'm gonna put those back. And instead I'm going to use this little notebook. I think that's perfect. So and now I'm gonna add 3 little stickers, wordy stickers. First I add these little stars. I thought these were so cute. They just add to that chaos in the background, but there's something that you might overlook. So it's fun to find all these little things in my layouts because I add a lot. So here, this one says time for school. I have one over here that says stay sharp. And then one up here that says hit the books. So that is it for my stickers. Now I grabbed some green sequins and the book fair stuff and the little ephemera book and these green sequins. You can find those at a cherry on top, and I will have links to those down below as well. I did glue those down off screen so you don't have to watch that. And here come the close-ups. This is a hop for the, it's a school hop. Sarah Scraps does it. I will have everyone linked below. I'm also playing along with Scraptember, so I'll have that link down below as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.